ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in to the Digital Forge Broadcasting Network this lovely, lovely Tuesday night. Fire Marshal Bells presents the Short Track Nationals. We're here at Bristol Motor Speedway. We've got a lot of racing for you here tonight. We've got the street stocks, we've got the tour mods, and we've got the late models here tonight. 3 different divisions all taking on this half mile, part of the last great Coliseum for 50 laps each tonight, and then a big 200-lap super late model race coming up tomorrow night. So it's going to be 2 nights of fun-filled racing for you folks. Taking a look a little bit at the race information here as we bring up on the screen here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Lovely half-mile track, nice beautiful banking here. We got 85 degrees in the air, 52% humidity. Partly cloudy and 110 degrees on this pavement. These street stocks are going to see a slick half-mile track. And folks, do thank you for tuning in to the Digital Forge Broadcasting Network this Tuesday night. I'm Dustin Caldwell. Pleasure to be on board with it here. And looks like we are going to be joined now by Robert Barber to talk a little bit about Fire Marshal Bills and the Short Track Nationals here tonight. How you doing tonight, Robert?
I'm doing okay. We're having some technical difficulties, but I'm doing okay, I guess.
So tonight is the Fire Marshal Bills presenting the Short Track Nationals. Tell us a little bit about Fire Marshal Bills for those who did not tune in last week to catch the qualifying action.
Yeah, we're doing the street stocks tonight, open wheel and late models, and the super late models will be tomorrow night. But right now we're trying to sort out the start of the street stocks. So that's where we're at right now.
All right, well, if you could elaborate real quick here and talk a little bit about Fire Marshal Bills, who they are, and where people could find them.
Let's see.
Let me get back to you. Yeah, we'll come back to you on that one. He's having a little bit of technical difficulty. He's here. As you see, the pace car is out on the track. A little miscommunication there with race control as they're trying to get things situated here. Not exactly sure what is going on. Haven't been briefed on the technical difficulty of this here tonight, so do apologize for that, folks. But we are going to step away. We're going to take a short commercial break. We come back, we'll have more action for you. Do apologize. Things happen here in the digital world, folks. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Racing, you wanted the best, you got them 4 abreast, often imitated, never duplicated, the greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
guys, Christopher Bell here. As you guys know, iRacing is coming out with dirt, and it's been a long time coming. So I'm here today to kind of show you around the sprint cars and hopefully give you some insight for whenever you first drive it. So here we are at Williams Grove, gonna go out and make a couple laps in the 410 wing sprint car. I'm on default setup with a gear change to a 522. As we roll out of the pits, you guys might notice that the car wants to pull left and you have to hold the steering wheel right to go straight. That's normal for a sprint car because you have so much stagger, it's always trying to turn the car left. Once you get up to speed, that goes away. Going down the straightaways, Williams Grove has really long straightaways and really tight corners. The big wings on the sprint cars, it always wants to pull you left into the corner, so it doesn't take much steering wheel input to get the car into the corner. A big key for the wing sprint cars is that they always like to go straight. They don't like to be too sideways. So the less steering wheel input you can have and the straighter you can keep the car, the faster you'll go. As the track slickens off, you'll be able to play with the setup to get the car driving even straighter yet. And that's a couple laps around Williams Grove. So here we are at Eldora Speedway. I'm on baseline setup with a gear change to a 511. As we roll out at Eldora Speedway, one thing that you'll notice is that the corners are really sweeping and it's almost a circular shape. The big thing about Eldora is just keeping that steering wheel straight. The straighter you keep the wheel and the less steering input that you give the car, the faster you'll go. The fast line around Eldora will be right around the inside wall in the corners and then with a big arc towards the outside walls down the straightaways. Then once the track slicks off, you'll be able to follow the groove up towards the outside wall, where the famous Eldora High Line comes into play. So now we're at Volusia Speedway Park with the 410 wing sprint car. I'm on baseline setup with a 511 gear, the same as what we ran at Eldora. Whenever you roll out on the racetrack, you'll notice that Volusia is similar to Eldora. They have long sweeping corners, and it's kind of circular in shape. At Volusia, whenever the track is fast, you'll want to be right down against the concrete wall in the corners with a nice big arc down the straightaway. Whenever the track starts to slicken up, you'll be able to follow the groove up higher and higher. Whenever you get into turns 3 and 4 though, the groove might get up onto the shelf, which is the flatter section of the racetrack, and then it becomes very difficult to exit turn 4 without getting into the wall. And that's just one of the characteristics of Volusia Speedway Park. Hope you guys have fun.